What's going on YouTube? How's everybody doing? And welcome to another 7 Days to Die video. In today's video, we are going to build our Horde containment chamber, getting ready for day 70 and our next blood moon. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here's what I've kind of went ahead and built the outline of it. What you're going to want to do is build you a 3x3 square foundation. Build 4 pillars up. Use temporary blocks. Go 3 out, a permanent block. And then go up 4. 3 temporary blocks, a permanent block. Go up 2. 3 temp, 1 permanent. Up 2. 3 temporary blocks, a permanent block, and go up 2. And repeat this on the opposite side of your starting 3x3. I went ahead and put a battery bank down. We still need to go get or make 2 more batteries for this. From there, once you build 4 up, because we're going to enclose all this in, but I want to go ahead and get power going to here and here first. All right, and then you build your 3x3 box up top. From it, you want to go out 3, and then extend it on either side. And you want to do the same thing over here, so go out 3. And the reason for that is the blade traps that we are going to be putting in is in a 3x3 square. And then you want to go out 3 on either side. You want to get your poles and put in the middle, and I will show you why once we get up top and finish the bottom off. You going out 4 and then connect it all in with one big box. So this is going to be where we kind of stand inside our chamber, and we are good to go. So from that, once you go up 4 and out, now this, once we come out here and get all of our stairs and everything in, I'll show you what makes it a bit easier. But to build up 4 here, you want to put a temporary block here and build up until you get to the top platform. So from here, all right, we are going to take our steel block. Now this right here is probably going to be 3-4 wide going out, but let's build out to get to the top first. So we're going to start off with our 3 wide platform all the way to the end here. And then go ahead and get your cylinder. Make sure the cylinder is in the right spot. Otherwise, everything will cave down on top of you. So this is our pillars. This is just our foundation for what we need to get going and get started here. We're going all the way to the end. And then pillar and pillar. All right, we've got pillar. Okay, so straight line. Zombies in this game like to get to point A to point B in a straight line. Without anything interfering in them, they are going to take the path of least resistance. So from this top point right here, we are going to change our block, and now we're going to make some stairs. So let's go this stair first. We're going to rotate it this way. And then we don't want a temporary block. So let's change our inventory. Let's do half and half here. And now we will change this back to a block. We will go cube, cube, and cube. And then we're going to rotate stair. Stair. Now I'm going to leave the middle open because I want to do a slope in the middle. So stair all the way down. Stair. Cube there. Cube there. Stair. Stair. Cube. Cube. Stair. Stair. Alright. And then what we want to do is we want to give them an extra stair on this side. And then complete it by putting a stair-filled corner. Rotate it. Ooh, kind of don't like the way that is. That don't look right, does it? Alright, let's change it to... We put that there. That'll work. Okay, yes, so... Oh, wrong button. Stair there. Stair there. And then do the corners. That's what we'll do. No! Now we gotta break it. Alright, we'll fix that side. Hold on. Let's fix this edge here first. Fill corner there. Fill the corner there. So now no matter what, they will walk up. They will not get stuck. They will walk around and then start walking straight up. Alright, so now like I said, I want to do a slope here. So we will change this block. Let's get a ramp. And now let's make the center a ramp. All the way to the ground. And then another reason why I left this center piece open here is because we are going to dig this out and give zombies a easy way to get back up from our pole here on both sides. So I'm going to make one side of it and then we will repeat everything on that one side. So it's just basically rinse and repeat from what you do from one side to the other. But let me break all this and get this set up evenly here, and then I will bring you right back. Alright, so that side is fixed. We are back. This is what it looks like right now. So, oh, we got a zombie.
My senses have picked up something.
Get out of here. Alright, so zombies come up, and this is the start of our kill chamber. This is where we are going to sit in either side of this platform up top. We want the zombies to get stuck in a single file line right here. With other traps, we are going to make that possible. So, once they come up here, leave me alone, buddy. Go on. Alright. So now we're going to take our temporary block. Oh my Jesus. Go on. Let me fight off zombies here. So we'll get to see if this works while we're up here goofing around. Alright, so now if I've done this right, remember the traps, the blade traps are a 3x3 block. Go on. Alright, so right here where we put this temp block, we're going to want to put a wedge block right here. And we want it to be a wedged pillar. Or we could do a triangle block, actually. Let's see what this looks like. No, not what I was looking for. Do triangle wedge. Because we want it to be a... We want it to be a wedge, sorta. More of a triangle block. That's not what we want either. Let's see here. Should have had all this planned out beforehand, but I didn't. It'll be okay. Don't really want a gable. I won't. Let's see here. Corner. Beveled. That's a ramp. We want something that kind of pushes the zombies this direction and that direction. So we will leave that block right there. But the reason why we want that is because right here is going to be our first blade trap. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be our first blade trap. We'll put another temp block right there. 1, 2, 3, and it lines up perfect right there. So that's what we want. 1, 2, 3. And now remember, 3x3 going out from those two blocks right there. Oh, that didn't. We want it right. See, this is why we use temp blocks first. Alright, so they're going to come up. They're going to start. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. That's supposed to be right there. We're going to go here. So we'll move all this down 1. Just to get us set up here. So the moment they come up the stairs, we want them to divert left and right off of 1 block. These building blocks are super easy to make. That's why we use them as temp blocks. So 3 out there. And then we want them to divert and come right here. So temp block there. Temp block there. And break this block. And we're good. So this is what we want right here. And then we are going to do electric traps, build this up too high, and this is where we're going to put our dart traps, and then across this line right here and on the pole, which is where we want them to go, we're going to put another wedge block there, get them, force them down this line, and this we will have electric wire traps here as well. We're going to put a turret here to help shoot, because we are at the stage where we have the big bombers and the SMG turrets with the new update do not shoot the shoulders, so they will not explode. But again, we have built this out of steel, so it shouldn't take that much damage. It will be okay. You can build all this out of just regular wood block and then upgrade it with the nail gun. You will get more XP that way, but I just want to go ahead. I made my steel. I went ahead and did steel so that way I can make it, and I'm not really that much worried about XP at the moment. So let me go ahead and find the wedge block that I need, and I will bring you back and show you the exterior of the platform that we are going to do on both sides here. Alright, so we are back. So what I have decided to go with is the steel ramp wedge 60 tip hollow block and the steel cube 3/4 block. And how we are going to do this is we're going to set it up, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of this block, and I'm sorry, it is thundering, that's probably loud. So right on our temporary block, we are going to put our wedge down and then stack that up 2 high. And that will give us our wedge that we're looking for to kind of push them over, because if they run up on it, kind of get that little boost jump right into the blades that we are going to put on either side of this. Alright, so now let's go get us a blade trap. Let's look at it just to make sure that is where we want it, because I'm trying to get rid of all of the spikes and everything we have at the front of the base to kind of help out with the lag a little bit. So traps, we'll get our blade traps here real quick, because I do want to go look at how they line up just to make sure I am right. Alright, so oh yeah, push them right into that blade trap. So as you see, we need another 2 blocks out, because that's where our blade trap will go. So we put it right there. That's not really where I want it. I want it right there. So that way we get coverage in between this side and that side right there. So we need to go 1 more block out from there, and then that actually needs to be, so on the middle of that one, puts it there, puts that on the corner, puts that on the corner. Yep, so that was perfect. Okay, so here's what we do now. So we know that needs to go out 1 more block. So we'll go ahead and break this block here. We will put a permanent block and a permanent block. We will break these 2. And so we know it needs to go out 2 with our permanent blocks. And then we can go ahead and place our first blade trap right there. We'll do the same thing right here. I always leave one permanent block there so that way I know I can just come out and then don't have to worry about falling off or anything like that. That's why we use temporary blocks. That's easy to break before we put down our permanent blocks. And then we will stick our second blade trap right in the middle. Alright, so that's 2 blade traps done. We're going to do the same thing right here. And that will be perfect. Alright, so we're going to break the middle one. Break the middle one. And then put in our permanent blocks. Ah, see, that's what I didn't want to happen. Because that's going to take us forever to break. Break the temporary block. Break the temporary block. Put permanent block in. And then you really can just do this from this side here. And build around that way. Permanent block, permanent block. Blade trap will go in the center. And now I gotta break this block. Jesus. Yeah, as you see, still has 10,000 hit points. Which is why we want this made out of steel. It's gonna take us forever to break it. I should have cut this out. It'll be alright. Almost done. There we go. Oh, and our turrets are shooting stuff. And there is our second blade trap. What are they shooting at? Oh, look! It's already semi-working because the zombies are already trying to run up here. That one's dead. So yeah, we'll go ahead and make this too high here. Too high, and there we go. Alright, so zombies come up. Even if they get stuck right here, they will get pushed directly into the blade trap on both sides. I'm going to put up walls, rails around here. We will get into that in a little bit, but right now I just want the base design done. And then we'll move on to decorating and exterior in a little bit. So blade trap, and hole for zombies to run down. Alright, we're going to put another ramp here, ramp there. We'll do the same thing on this side right here. So ramp and ramp. No, I fell off. Ramp to get them to go in. Even if they jump down, you'll see the hole and everything that we're going to dig down there to get them to move. They will be machine gun turret here, 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 and here. This will be the ultimate, and we don't have, this will be the ultimate Horde design. And you can make this as long as you want, as big as you want, just as the gist of you want the blades right at the beginning to start slowing them down. We're going to put down electric wire traps all through here to slow them down and get as much damage off the blade traps as we can get. Not really worried about them destroying because we can always fix it, put it down, and redo it for the next one. I mean, we've got 7 days to do it. Alright, so now on this side over here, remember you're just mimicking and copying what you did over here. So coming up the stairs, we're going 1, 2. So on the third block, we're going 2 out. So up the stairs, 1, 2, and on the third one, we are going out by 2. And then we will repeat the same thing over here. So 1, 2. Come on. And line up there. We're going out 2. 1, 1, 2, 3. And then blade trap in the center. Blade trap in the center. And then we do the same thing coming off of that block there. Our little 3/4 block. 1, 2. Come over 3. So off of your 3/4 block, you're going there. 3. And 3. And then blade trap in the center. Blade trap in the center again. So that is the start of our bottom floor. Now we need to get the rest of this set up and built. Just, they get stuck, boom, right into the blade traps. Come up, get stuck, boom, right into the blade traps. And then we need our funnel here. Okay, so let's see here. How do we want to do this? We want a funnel. I'm kind of okay with this. This will all be blocked off. This is going to be used to run our electrical wires straight across here. So we don't want zombies coming here. So we are going to put temporary blocks there and there. Because we do not want them to access that. We want them to run straight right here. So matter of fact, we probably need... Probably want to block them off there and there as well. So that will probably be permanent blocks there and there. We will go... Well, no, because that's going to stop... Yeah, I kind of don't want that there. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright. So, now, we've got our... We went and got half-cube blocks. So now we're going to use half-cube steel blocks and scaffolding for the next part. So, this is where we're going to stand. That way we can hit both sides. And what we're going to do here is we've made our half cubes. We've rotated them and turned them around. And now we got to rotate them again for this side. Half cubes are in. And now we are going to run our scaffolding the same way, because we don't want these zombies to be able to jump up or climb it. So we're going to rotate it in like that. because we can still shoot through this, but they cannot climb. Zombies cannot climb scaffolding that way. So that's the way we are going to do it. And their head is perfect because this is in the center of that cube. Their head is perfect right here for headshots, and we are good to go. So again, that is me falling off for the 100th time of this video. So they come up, they get wedged in the center here, and bam. So that is half blocks there with scaffolding turned sideways and implemented on the edge of that. Now we will go back to our half blocks because now we want to put the half block right here. Half block, come to this side. And then we're going to have to rotate this back around and then do our half blocks there and there. Alright, so this portion of our chamber is almost complete. And then we're going to go... How do I want to do this? I want to do half block there. And then half block there. Half block there. Spin this bad boy around. I had it right there with like the second click. And half block there. Because we're going to use this area here as well to bang, 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 bang. Shoot, shoot, shoot. We also need to put our pillar down, our electric fence post down here to where we can have the main one that controls, this side and this side where we can repair. Because the only electric fence post that takes damage is the main one supplying the power. So if you start from inside your killing zone with that fence post and then run the electricity down, the only one you ever have to worry about repairing is going to be the one here, and I will show that later on in the video when we get to it. Right now we are just doing the foundations, or the foundation of our trap, and then I will do a second video on the electrical part of it. So this is part 1. Part 2 will be all the electrical and the traps inside. Put that one there. And that one right there. Okay, let's go back to our scaffolding. And remember, we want our scaffolding where the zombies will not climb up it. So again, we must rotate it and get it lined up with our wall here. Do this side first. Oh, that was it. There we go. There we go. There, and one more right here. And then for this side as well. Boom. And boom. Alright. There'll be regular blocks on top of all that. Now, another thing is they're going to come over here and they're going to jump when they get compiled together. So what we want to do is we want to put a ramp on this, but facing downwards. So let's get a ramp. And what we want to do is we want to flip this ramp. Oh, that was it. and we want to put the ramp upside down right there, and then we fell again. Alright, so they're going to come. We want to flip this ramp where it is upside down, just like that. And booyah! That is complete. Alright, and then machine gun turrets are going to go there and there, shooting everything right here. And then we can also reload the turret from inside here, which is going to be awesome. The zombies will not be able to get over here once we put up permanent blocks to stop them from accessing that area. Alright, next step. Securing the blade traps and putting everything else in right here. Let me get the material. Be right back. Alright, and we're back. Okay, I think I figured out how I want to do this. Sorry, I am building this, and we are all learning together. Okay, so we went up 4 high here, and then built a foundation down there. I'm going to show you why here in a second. This will help us put a roof on this place. But, so we went out. It's actually easier to do it from down here. So we're going to go out 1 more block here. And I'm leaving the center open for now. We will enclose it here in just 1 second. Alright, and then we're going up 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Same thing right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going up 4 here. Up 4 there. And then we will connect everything in 1 second. But then before you do that, go back down. And right here, we connected those to give us a pillar. So then pillar the corner, pillar the corner. And this just gives your base extra support in case zombies do not pathfind and they start breaking your pillars. At least one weak section is not going to take down the whole structure. Alright, so now that we've gone up 4 high, and we have that done, right here is where we are going to put our dart traps. So, I want 2 dart traps there. Move, robot. So 1 for the legs, 1 for the head. Alright, and then we are going to fill that in just like that. And then we can carry that out. Carry that out. And then we will put our plates down. There and there. There and there. Alright. So now the traps. Those traps are good to go. We also have our electric fence post. And the way we are going to do the electric fence post here is I want it to go from there to there, and those will be connected, zapping away. Those will be connected, zapping away. So they're gonna get hit with that one, and then, oh, that's in the way. Whoops. Okay, well, we're gonna have to break them. It'll be alright. There, 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 and there. Well, it won't let me grab them. It'll be okay. Which actually... we could probably still use that if we put a trap there. Because then we could run that trap there to there. There to there and there to there. Because we want them going, we want the lines going that way. And then we're going to put this one right here in the center of this. And then we're going to put yeah, because that might actually work. We're going to put one there and one there and see if we can connect them. Oh, you know what I forgot? I didn't get my wire tools. Give me 1 second. Let me go back and get them. Wire tools. Alright, and let's see if we can get this to connect. I don't know if it's going to connect from there. Alright, so no. Oh my god, how many times I fell off this thing. Alright, blade traps are good. Come over here. Because this is the one. This is the one that we want to repair, right? And it worked. And then you're going to go from here to that one. So that way they're going to get shot no matter what coming across here. Get zapped. And then we can go from this one to this one. But then we can go from here to here. Alright. And then you want to go from this one to this one. And then this one over here. So that way you get your zapping done, but the only two that we ever have to repair are those two in that corner. Alright. So now that one went to there, that one to there. So then we're going to take this one and we're going to go to this, and then this one over to here. So that's on the same circuit. And then that one went to there, that one to here. So then this one goes here. And then it goes straight across from here to here. And there we go. And now we have all of our electric wires, electric fence posts, zapping in that order. Alright, and now we're going to do one more. See here, jump up here. Because that one's going to kind of be above their head. But I want it reaching. I kind of don't want to put it right there exactly. And I don't want to get zapped by the thing either. And we can put that one right there because we should be... And I fell off again! Alright, so coming up. Boom, boom. We can be in here. We can hit our turrets. Good to go. Good to go. We can add ammo into our turrets. We put them up. And then we can also hit this with the repair tool and we're good. So then we are going to do zap that to that one, and bzz, they're getting constantly shot and we are good to go. So that's how we will run our electric fence post. That's our dart traps, and now we can wall all of this in. Oh yeah, that is going to work beautifully. Love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna do probably a bulletproof glass block there just to kind of give it a better aesthetic. I don't know if they're gonna want to jump right there though. I'm gonna leave that open. Might put some railings in right here to stop them from falling down. Off the wall, we can do corner railing. Well, that's not gonna look right. Alright, we'll leave that open for now. So they're gonna come up. All of that down there is protected. Let's get our fence post off. Get that off. That way we don't have that in our way. Yes, so we need a way to stop them from going there. So we might need to build up right here as well. What does it look like with a... Come on now. Yeah, they're gonna get funneled in and stop. Yeah, that might be okay. I like it. Yeah, we'll go with that. That works. Put that block there, and then we can break these. Temporary blocks for the win. And then we will do that just like that. And there we go. So that is one section done. We will repeat the process over there. There's an airdrop. I do need to make more. So we've got 6 left. How many did we use? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10, 11, 12, so 13. Alright, so I will bring you back. I'm going to do that side over there the same way I did this section right here. And we'll be right back. Alright, so all of our wires on this side of the chamber is complete. We have everything wired up the way that we want it, the same way our wires are over there. So that will be our repair post, and then those two inside there will be our repair post. So I'm going to leave this block right here open, so that way if it does get too backed up right here, zombies can drop down, funnel their way back up, and be good to go. So it's kind of a safety precaution in case this gets too jumbled up. So what we did is we've walled this off, so that's gonna start on that block, start on our little wedge here, come out to and over to, and then up and connect all this together. So we'll do the same thing right here. So this is where we break our temporary blocks. So we're gonna break this one and this one. We're gonna break this one and this one. And then we are going to put a permanent block there and there. Alright. So as you see, it's there. It goes up and out. So this is a good block for us. We want that right there to be open. So we're going to come out. So as you see, you have this area right here open on the trap. So it's off of that block out to, and then we're going to go over to and leave that area open. Alright, so there it is. As you can see, we're already starting here. So we go out to and over to. And now that area right there is open. 2 by 1. I don't think that is right though. Oh, because we also blocked this right here off. Alright. So now let's repeat it over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up right here. We're going to go up right here. Wall all of that off, so then it pushes zombies this way. And then we are going to go up and connect all of this. And then we're going to go out and connect this. Oh, it's not where I wanted to put that block. Crap. Alright, well, we're gonna have to break that real quick. I want that to be left open, so I messed up getting in a rush. I still think our pick is faster. Alright. So then we just mimic that side and we're gonna go up like that. So now all that is connected. Also, if you want, it is just simply, you know, aesthetic, make it look better. I added ramps to the inside. Hold on, let me get this block out of my hand, I'm sorry. I added the ramps like we did right here to the outside here just to make it look better, make it a little bit more pleasing to the eye. Alright, as you can see, we just went over and out from here. I did the same thing here. I added the ramps there. Alright, so that is me falling into the hole again. And then did I... Should just be 3. And I fell down again. Alright, and then we're going up right here because we do not want zombies getting to us over there. So there is our 3 blocks. We are good there. I will make this into ramps as well. So go to our ramp, click on our ramp here, rotate this that direction. And put our 3 ramps there. Do the same thing on this side. Put our 3 ramps there. Okay, now let's get our block back. Because now what we're going to do is we're going to connect this wall with that wall. Do the same thing on this side over here. And there we go. Now that is connected. Now, we took our half block, or is that our quarter block? Nope, that's our half block. We took our half block, built us a wall all the way to here. And now we are going to take our scaffolding and rotate our scaffolding. No, I didn't want to. Alright. And now we're going to rotate our scaffold. And I did it again. Okay, we got to fix that. We got to put... Need to do that first. Because we're going to keep falling right there. So this area right here is pretty much... And then I missed the jump. Oh my Jesus. My leg is springed. Oh, we can't make that now because that's there. Okay. Alright, so we'll do it this way, right? We need that to come out. Hold on, let me just see if I can make it one more time. If I have to, I'll put a temporary block down. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, temp block that we can jump on. Alright, so inside here, let's break this tent block now. Alright, so we're gonna do our quarter walls, or our half walls, excuse me, alongside here. So half wall, go to the other side. Oh, that was it. Half wall, and we are good to go. Alright, so now we want to extend this because we want a way, in case they do break in, we want a way to defend ourselves a little bit more. So we're going to come out to there and there. So we're making this platform a little bit bigger for our safety. I also want a roof on this, but we will get to that in a second. Alright, so this is okay. We can come back here in cover. We're good there. I kind of want it out one more, because we're also going to put a ladder in here going up on either side. So we're going to go out one more. Out one more, because this is the center of our killing chamber right here. So this is where the ladder will go up to the roof. And then how far do I want to make this out? Let's just go one layer all the way across. One layer all the way across. Let's see, if we put a wall here, that's still not going to give us enough. Tent block. So yeah, we'll be right here. In case they break through and they are able to get to us, we need a secondary way out, which is going to be the roof for sure. I just want to give myself extra room. I'm hungry. Eat some steak and eat a meat stew. Alright, so I think we take it one more out, so this is our secondary precaution. So we're going to go one more out. And I think that, dadgummit, that should give us the room in which we are looking for. Alright, yeah, so we went one more out. So go one more out from the center. Alright, that's one more out from the center. And then this is where our wall up will be. So center line. That's actually going to be a trap door. So center line out 2, center line up 2. It actually needs to be up 3. Let's break this block right here. Because of course, you know, gotta place it down. When it's a perma block, we can't do nothing about it. Alright, and then from the corners we will place our permanent blocks in the corners because it will be that high. Come out. Now this part here we can go ahead and completely wall in. Corner here, that's going to be off of that corner there. Corner block in off of that corner there. Alright, and then we can connect the walls here. Connect the wall on this side as well. Connect that block, and then put our, change this. Oh, no, wait. Because we need to finish this off right here first. Okay, so advance it. Could you please line up where I want you to line up? There we go. Oh, that one's not right. It should be just like that, so we gotta fix that one. We gotta fix that one too. Because zombies can't climb sideways scaffolding. Oh, that was it. I messed it up. Alright, sideways scaffolding. And then we will put our ramps on that side of the chamber there. We got to break that and that one and fix them. Oh, that irritates me. It'll be alright though. And then this whole area right here will have the ramps. Yeah, we'll do ramps all the way in that, so in case they want to jump, they'll just keep getting knocked down and be good to go. And then we can run electrical wires through all of this. Because then it's going to come off of that one and come back this way. And then off of that one and come back this way. And I'll show you exactly how we're going to do that. So now we want it to be in the center. So we're going to go ahead and come off of that block right there. It'll be in the center, so you're going to do the same thing on this side right here. And then center of this will be right here. We'll do the same thing on this side. And then you're going to do your fence post. So fence post there. Oh, but then we're going to be running into that. I kind of don't want to run into that. Second thought. Yep, we'll put them there and there. Better idea. There and there. And then we'll just connect that one to that one. Then we'll connect this one to that one. And now we are covered on fence posts. Alright. And now I kind of want to make this even here. Boom. And boom. I want to leave that open. So then we can do that there. And that there. Because I think we may be able to squeeze a chest or something inside that hole to keep ammo and repair parts and stuff like that. Alright, so now, nope, we got to fix that over there. Matter of fact, I can actually change this block because we're done with this block now. We can change this block to our ladder. Let's just do a regular square ladder, is fine by me. Oh, it's still oh, there it was. Hold on. Let's do it with this block instead, because I don't feel like doing all the rotation crap. Did I miss it again? That seems like it's upside down. That's sideways. There we go. Oh yeah, and then we're up and to the roof. You gonna make me do it? Alright, perfect. I don't know if I need that there. We'll find out here in a second once I get our door up there. Okay, so now let's, I'll fix that. I'll break that and fix that here in just a little bit. I don't want to do it right now because I don't want to bore you with me tearing stuff up again. Alright, so now we need to get down and we need to fix the inside of our zombie trap right there. Alright, so get this back to a ramp. Ramp! Come back inside here. We can walk on our pillar. ramp down, ramp down, and I'm pretty sure there is a, is it this one? And then we're gonna have to rotate it. Nope, that's not right. Let's try this one. Haha. Boom, yeah, perfect. Perfect. And now they are going to get blasted, shot. We may not have to do nothing. The machine gun turrets and everything may just do everything for us. Alright, but now we got to get to the other side and put this same ramp piece on the other side. I also want to pillar that down just for safety. Alright, we're actually going to take this piece right here and make it our ramp. So that way we can ramp, ramp. Oh, that was it. Gotta go through all the combinations again. Ramp and ramp. And then this piece there. And go through all the combinations till it fit. And there we go. Looking back, should have made that a little bit bigger than what I did. Let's see, we can actually break that, and make it, put another pole out, and then start that right here along that. I think that might actually do better that way. In case they do get pushed up, they can get pushed out. So yeah, we'll probably back that one piece back just one more and make our pole one wider here. So we're probably going to break this right here and put that wedge piece starting here and here and do it like that. I think that would be a lot better now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to break this and then fix that and make that one more out. Yeah. Yes, sir. I think that's what we're going to do. All right. But first, let's support our structure. So we need a pillar. I think it was that pillar. So pillar there, in the center, and then right there. And then we need this to be a block. Block. No! Okay, we gotta break that too. And that one. Jesus! Alright, so center mass, pillar, pillar, and then we are pillar, pillar. Is that on the ground right there? I cannot. Yes, that's on the ground. Okay. Kinda supported. Alright. So now that that is done, yeah, we're gonna break that, get back up. And then we also need to dig our trench out of the bottom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I also need a way up. We will put ladders right there. We will climb up and in. We have our ladder there and there to get on our roof. Alright. On top of that, we don't want to put a roof extending out there though. We will fill in this area. Leaving that untouched. Fill in this area. Fill in this area over here. I did not want to fall down, but we fell down anyway. Alright, so yeah, one more ladder there. That's probably what we need to do. There we go. I hope that's right. Oh yeah. We can go down. We can still go up. And this will be our secondary. Oh crap, they broke in. We can run out and then get back into the house. I will put a better roof on this. Got little designs here. I'm thinking about putting dark traps going down maybe. And then flicking a switch up here. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, give me 1 second. Let me fix this over here. And I will bring you right back. Alright, so for the next part. we have our wires. So coming off of our battery bank up to our first terminal, this terminal over here, and then up and in. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Oh, come on now. I'm going to have to go from here. Alright, so we'll stop halfway up the ladder. We'll grab the connection there. Open the door. Hook it up to there. So now we have power going in. Also, for aesthetic
Master, we are not
purposes,
alone.
we've added doors and then bulletproof glass to the outside. Where is this dog at? I hear said dog. We added our hatch doors up top. Where is this dog? I hear dog, but I do not see dog. There's dog. Okay, so he was automatically hitting, which we will go through and clear all this stuff up. Okay, but anyway, back to what I was doing. Okay, so now that we have power from our battery bank, and we still need 2 more batteries. I think I have one crafting. We might pull one from the inside just to go ahead and set this up and get it done and over with. Where was that dog? Oh well. Anyway, going back up here. Chem bench does not have our battery. Nope. Nope, that's water and everything. Alright, so let's, we're gonna pull these 2 batteries. And be good to go. Alright, so going back down here. Alright, so battery, add our 2, power on, and now we're good. So everything here has power. So what I want to do now is, I was going to block this off, but I think if we use, what if we do center rails? Where's it at? Where's it at? We could do center bars. Let's do center bars. Yeah, center bars. That way we can still access it. And it gives it a little bit of protection. Yeah, can't nothing get in there. We're good. So we'll do center bars there, and that's our battery pack, and we can still access it, right? Maybe. Have to get the right angle. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can access it. We're good. Alright, so now going back inside here. Alright, so we added our doors. We added our bulletproof glass to look out. And now we have power going to these. So now we need to get power going to the left and right side. But I also want it on a timer. So we've got our timers here. And I kind of don't want it in the way of anything. So we'll put a timer there, timer there, timer there, and a timer there. Okay, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to connect all of these. All right, so for here, we'll do it side by side. So this one, we'll put power here and there. This one will supply power here and here. That's not where I wanted that. Yep. Okay, they're on. I understand. So now all that has power. But what I should have done first is set the relay 22 and 4. So that way it don't continue to shock the piss out of me while we're doing this. 22 4. And then we'll do the same thing over here. We'll do 22 4. And one more time. 22 and 4. Alright. So now when we hook this up, this shouldn't shock us at all. So we'll go here to here. Because those over there are already hooked up. So we don't need to put power to that one. And then we'll go here to here. So now that whole area, everything, is now has electricity. And it's only going to start when we have, or at nighttime. And because we didn't go there to there, and that has 2 connections, so we will pull this one, because I forgot about our little buddy right here in the center. Bam. And now that has power. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. So that one will go there. And now we have power to that side. Alright. Now let's get our relays. Because now we need to add power to all of this. And to do that, that's our main relay coming in. It's got 2 connections and 2 connections. Because we need everything inside there to have power as well. Alright. So let's see, how far does this go? Okay, so it's a red block. Okay, so we will put that there. and then one right there. We'll go down. We'll grab this connector. We'll come up. We'll put it right there. We'll go over here. We'll grab this connector. We'll put it right there. And then we will put a timer there. A timer there. Connect it over. Connect it over. Set our time to 22 and 4. Set this timer. (22) 4. I keep hearing something set something off. Alright. But I don't know what it is, and I don't know where it's from. But it was almost like it was a bow and arrow, like thump, thump. And I don't see anything. Alright. Back up top. Oh, I missed it. In. Up. Alright, and now we should be able to connect all 4 traps. And now that's good. And then we'll connect these traps. I didn't want to fall down there, buddy. I'm thirsty and hungry, but it'll be okay. And connect that one to there. Drone, get out of the way. That one to there. And now all of our blade traps have power and are good to go. Alright, the pressure plates do not need it. Can't remember if the dark traps need power. Yeah, launches metal dark. Okay. Alright, so then let's get. How do we want to do this? Because those are on a timer. We could do one there, and that still keeps us within the limit. Well, no, let's do it here. There and there. And then that should power those on, right? Alright, and then all we need to do is connect that with them. So then connect that. Oh, we're gonna have to climb up here each time. Alright, let me get this sorted out and then I'll bring you right back. Alright, so now we have our blades wired up. We have our pressure plates wired up to our dark traps now. I've got a little light going on there. So all of this is good to go. We will find out here in a little bit if everything is wired up correctly, which it should be. The only thing we have not wired up is our machine gun. So I say we do, because that's 4. So we can go right here in the middle. We can set this again to 22 and 4. And then that's got 3 connections. We'll just come off of this side. And then we will wire that one up. We'll wire that one up. That one will get a wire. And last but not least, that one gets a wire. And so now we have full power to everything. Everything kicks on at 2200, which is when nighttime starts. And I just broke my leg again. All right. So that is our Horde base / killing chamber. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of that too. I got rid of that on the other side over there. I'll show you. I was gonna take that one block down, but I decided not to. Because that is on our pillar. Yeah, so see, zombies might get stuck like I just did right there. Ow! Darts work. But yeah, I just left that open. We'll dig out our hole in the next in the next episode. But yeah, I want to get rid of that and dig all that out down there. But this is good. We also need to get a better. Let's see here. Let's put that there. That there. Now we need to wire backwards. So we go from there to there. That line connects to that line. Do one more right there. That line will connect to that line. We should be able to go from there to there. That's got power on it. And then we'll go there to there. So that is our solar bank going all the way around and charging our battery. Then we need to go from there to the battery. And there we go. It is done. All right, look at there. We will be making a better way to get up and in it. I also have some other stuff I want to do. These right here, this is pretty cool. These are steel trestle squares, and when you put that on a window, let me see if I can. We may have to build us a temporary platform, but it gives it a barred look. And what we'll do is I will do a temporary platform all the way around and get those put in. I think I've got some on the windows over here. I can show you real quick. Yeah, see? Got different forms of it. You got the diagonal pattern or the square pattern. So I'll probably do the windows, and that just gives it an extra, bit of support and something else that has to break before something gets in. But I like that. I really do. I am very impressed with this. And then we'll fix all this, and I'll dig out the trench in the next episode. But yeah, blade traps, boom, I'll get that done. We got a little light right here so we could see zombies fall down there. And then they will work their way back around. We've got our way to get in right here. For now, secondary escape is the roof. And then if all else fails, we get back to the house quick like and in a hurry. Or get around to our other traps, which we got to fix that as well. But this is going to be our ultimate Horde chamber right here. I got a feeling this is going to work really well, and we'll find out here on day 70. Oh, I know the dark traps work. So yeah, we'll get this. I'll have to bust that out, dig out a hole, and I'll do that, like I said, in the next episode. But if you enjoy my content, please leave me a like. Subscribe is always free. It really does help out the channel. It would really help me out a lot. And as always, I will see you in the next one. I'm out.